Welcome back to Bayonetta Origins.
Welcome to Blank Page.
The Lolly and the Lost Demon. We're here to play video games sometimes, and maybe even once in a while do it competently.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not true.
We left off in Jade Hill. Dave just got his second power for, what's his name? Cheshire, right?
Wasn't it a third power?
No, it's the second one. You got like the...
All right, because he has his default, which has its own power. And then
doesn't count as one. Naomi!
Sure, why not?
Naomi!
It's so cold.
Yeah.
It's not even that cold!
So cold.
Because
Why didn't you just have your tea on the show?
Because I wanted to be warm before the show, but the tea did not help.
Why don't you wear your slippers?
I'm wearing giant fuzzy socks.
Oh. They're kind of fuzzy, aren't they?
But staying there now.
No, it's not. Move.
thanks to the Bucks Waltzinator. Hey, Dev, Nomi, and Dave, in order of Chadness, of course.
Chad.
Yeah, reverse order, maybe.
Nope.
Hope you're well, Dev. Restrict bill. What the hell's a restrict bill?
The restrict bill is the bill that's meant to
thing?
ban TikTok. I don't know if it's going to ban from like everyone in America or just on government devices. But there's also a bunch of other shit in it that's like supposed to like it's gonna like ban VPNs. It's gonna like do it like there's a bunch of bad shit in it. I don't know about anything about it yet though. Diverging. I'm like, fuck you.
Where I came from?
If there's a bunch of bad shit in it, then why is your response not automatically in bed?
Because everyone's saying there's bad shit in it, but I don't know if there's. I need to think about it first. I need to look into it myself. I'm gonna just refrain from giving a dumb take for once.
Ha!
I don't know, man. You already did that once today.
No, that was a good take. Dave, your spicy take in the Jan 6 preferred response, I think wrestled a lot of people's jimmies. Okay, what's really funny is, like, I wrestled everyone's jimmies today, okay? So, for example, I pointed out that, like, yeah, I generally agree with the January 6th government response where they're, like, they arrested them and they're, like, they're prosecuting them for trespassing, and if any of them actually managed to get near, you know, the vice president or a senator or something with a weapon, then the Secret Service would have been completely justified in, like, shooting them. Because, like, how dumb do you have to be? Yes, obviously.
What are you talking about?
January 6th riot back in 2020. In the Capitol building, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that rustled a bunch of rightoids. And then, like, there's a bunch of leftoids who got rustled. Because I made, like, a few, like, pretty obvious responses about the trans shooter. So, for example, Hassan was like, dude, the people on the right are saying like this is a big like trans shooting epidemic, but look how few there are. And I'm like, okay, now I want you to parse that data by race, Hassan, and come back to me with the same statement. You fucking moron. I know you won't because you're a coward. Meanwhile, there's another person. Oh yeah, there was one person who gave like some dumb fuck take, and they were like a they trans man animal lover. So I replied. Seeing the animal, like, I prefer animals over people, I replied, animals over people, eh? I guess there is a little bit of white woman left in you after all.
That was the ridiculous.
It was a good joke, but oh my god, is that spicy. Listen, for legal reasons, that's a joke. Thanks, PewDiePie.
Legal.
Hey, did you actually hear about what PewDiePie's doing on his Twitch channel right now?
No.
PewDiePie is just restreaming his entire old backlog of videos on Twitch. And
He doesn't need the money, really.
in a giant playlist, just over and over and over. And it's like years of content, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, he's making money off of it, and everyone's getting mad at him for not like making new content and just restreaming his old stuff.
Well, you know what it is?
What?
He's having a kid. He's being lazy.
I don't think it's getting lazy. I think he just doesn't need money anymore. He has his millions of dollars. Like, he's good.
The first thing I said, then. He just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like,
You're missing all the things in the bushes, Dave. What the fuck?
What? You mean this?
Yes. And
All
that.
this nonsense?
Yeah, get it. Look at all that stuff, dude. Get that one, too.
I don't need it.
Get it.
I'm PewDiePie. Actually, it won't let me. Oh,
No,
you
there
go.
is. Yes.
Oh, that's weird. Interesting. Still let me do it. Oh, well. Well.
Yeah, that's a bit far for me, Avalon Apple. But I think everyone who went in the building should probably get a slap on their wrist for trespassing.
Yeah.
Well, like people are like, the guards let him in. The guards let him in. It's like, yeah, you know what? You don't know why the guards let him in? Because Nancy Pelosi was fucking stupid, and she explicitly refused more security for the Capitol Police. And once that happened, they were way underpowered for this giant fucking crowd, and they're like, okay, listen, we just got to like open the doors to the lower levels and let them come in, and then hopefully like reroute them away from the senators while we get them out the back fucking door. Like, there's a video of a security guard like taunting a group of guys who were like clearly like there was a group of guys who were like out to start some fucking trouble. Like, they weren't just there to like dick around and walk around in the building. They were out to start some trouble, and he was like taunting them, the security guard. So they came after him. Meanwhile, down a side corridor, there was like senators escaping. So it's like, okay, listen, fair enough. If you find yourself undermanned and you have to do this sort of tactical play, okay, I get it.
Yep.
And then
here's the distraction.
Yeah. And then they're like, well, you know what? That you can't charge them as trespassing because they let them in. It's like, listen, if you let somebody into your house under duress, you let them in. Does it mean they haven't trespassed? It's like, no, obviously not, right? Yeah.
But if they got poo-poo juice. That's a very good pizza. What kind of pizza?
Pizza.
Was it a burger pizza? I'm one of those weirdos that actually likes cheeseburger pizza. Restraint. What is that?
Take him out. Anyway, that got a lot of right-leaning people mad. And actually, you know why this came up? Because Scrump decided to talk about me again. He literally just like pops up once a month now just to like talk about things that I said a year ago. It's like, all right, dude, sure. Okay. Hey, Dev, Madonna is doing a concert in Nashville, and all the police reports are going to trans rights groups. Isn't Madonna like a fucking walking alien now?
Yep. Oh, it still works. Okay. Yeah, she looks really messed up because of her.
It's funny because, see, next Alice,
all her Botox.
like, oh, Scrump, how do you remember you following me? Yeah, there's like people who follow him who are like, Dev, what happened to you? You really fell off. And it's like,
Fell off what?
I didn't change. I didn't radicalize over the course of fucking 2020. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh yeah, okay, one of the people was like, I can't believe you used to hang out with Dev years ago. I stopped following him as soon as I saw his retarded take on George Floyd, where he basically completely simped for the leftoids. And I'm just like, that's not what I said at all. And you can go and see my fucking videos and see that's not what I said at all. It's like, these people, they just like, they rewrite history. And they're like, it's okay because there is no such thing as real history anyway. It's all just power dynamics. It's like, what the fuck? What the shit, dude?
Yeah, next, Alice. See, I kept telling Dev to like actually
I saw that office entire, yeah.
have an argument with Scrump about it because it was just like, that's not okay, and Dev was just like,
I don't like betraying my friends.
it's not betraying if they betray you first.
Yeah, you and Scrump aren't friends anymore. What the hell are you talking about?
No, back then.
Oh,
back
yeah.
during the Hollow Knight playthrough.
I see,
Yeah.
I see.
Anyway,
I mean, be
Yeah,
fair,
the lesson
Dave,
we've learned here.
It took you a lot of infractions before I started talking about what was going on between us on the show. So yeah, I tend not to strike first when it comes to my friends.
Water on the fridge, fat man.
It is. That's why I'm not
just see,
shitting on
guys,
you for this.
it's just that the lesson we've learned here is that Dev's too nice to his friends.
Here's the thing, like, a lot of people have... Well, hold on. The people who were around 6-7 years ago, like, some of them just grew up and moved on. They stopped watching because people stop watching YouTubers all the time. That's how it is. People, like, rotate in and out. The ones who stuck around are, like, longtime subs. Or they're, like, mods now. Or they, like... They just hang out. Like, they tune in less, but they're still around. You still see them sometimes. However, some of them ended up being part of the guys that I had to ban because they were getting the server fucking banned. And they're like, how could you betray us? We're your original fans. It's like, yeah, but you're literally heiling Hitler and then tagging Discord's like fucking admins. It's like, what the fuck?
Wasn't your take that Floyd was scum that didn't deserve to be extrajudicially executed?
Yes.
I definitely said that word very wrong.
No, that was pretty close.
Was it?
Yeah. And yes, actually, that was pretty much it. It was basically that George Floyd was obviously overdosing, but he was in police custody, and the police treated him poorly enough that his overdose situation was exacerbated. I did see that Jimbo Jam.
Drugs are bad. That's why you don't rely on lean. And yes, I'll say lean this time because it was actually legit.
I want Dev to do the
Do it,
Judge-
Strutter, do it.
I want Dev to do the Judge Dredd scene with someone. You know the one. You betrayed the law.
Law!
I am the law.
Am I the asshole for chewing like a beaver? Yes.
Well, Avalon, see what comes out. I'm willing to watch all sides and see what's going on.
How did the stream get into this shit so quickly?
Dev brought up Scrum.
Well, no, because everything happened today. Because, like, all this stuff happened on the right-wing side. Then on the left-wing side, like, people are just fucking freaking out at me.
Vengeance.
Just, like, going fucking nuts at me about the trans shooter stuff. Meanwhile, I actually handed off that project to Dave. He's starting to work on it.
The person who's not going to get in arguments with people on the internet.
Yeah.
So.
Did you
No,
already
I collected all my evidence and I gave it to you. I was like, Dave,
Yeah.
organize this so I can make a script out of it.
That's just it. Is I had already started working on it myself, and then like, you know what, man?
I gave you a shit ton of stuff, though.
Well, yeah, the stuff you gave me is basically. I wanted to work on that myself, not only to keep from making another I don't know, smooth brain move on there, but also because I'd started on. I don't want any duplicates, and I wanted to do some sleuthing myself.
I remember when I stopped watching Oozly shortly after whatever happened. All the evidence for the election was big, if true. Still waiting. Yeah, exactly, Holt Snyder. That's the thing. The 2020 election people, they brought up a lot of good questions that never got answers. It's like, oh, okay. You have more evidence of Dave cross-dressing than Dev. Oh, that's true. I cross-dressed for like a high school project. I think we might still have those old tapes. So it was recorded on my family's old
there's evidence of me too. There's no manifesto that's been released yet. The authorities are still they're still combing through it. All we know at this point is that there were 2 maps.
Oh, dude,
two locations.
Tier Nanog, you know what that is?
No, Dev, I've never heard of it before. Shush.
So listen. I might do a tubcast with the trans shooter with Lilith, but I am going to do a more formal video after the manifesto drops.
Dev.
Yeah.
If I forget, you need to remind me because there's a postcard in my purse for you.
Oh, why?
It came with the package.
Oh God, is it one of those fucking?
No, it's not the spammer.
Okay.
Guys, we're literally getting spam mail in our PO box.
A while back, I said you hard evidence of electoral fraud in 2020. Did you ever even read it? Jimbo Jambo, I looked at it and I didn't find it convincing. I mean, if you want to, like, you can re-ping me back to the top of the. Here's the thing: all evidence that everyone gave us, including you, I gave to Dave, and Dave organized it all.
Yep.
And now it's sitting there waiting for us to get around to making a video of it, which I'm sure I will do one day. And you
Maybe.
And you looked at that stuff and you're like, yeah, there's not.
Yeah.
No.
From what I saw.
And I looked at it and I was like, nah. You can send it to me again just in case. Jimbo, like maybe I missed yours.
Oh, okay.
Tier Nanog is from Shadowrun? No, it's not.
What? How do you know? You never play Shadowrun.
No, it's like the Irish thing.
Yep. Yes, Dev, which means it's been used in several mediums.
It Takes Two is pretty good.
It is. It's good.
It was also
Go
used
play it.
in Harry Potter and the Method of Reality.
Was it?
Yeah.
Kiernanog?
Yeah, it was a pocket dimension that
Did it look like this?
no.
Then it wasn't.
It was a pocket dimension that like 3 powerful mages visited and spoke there.
Oh,
or they
yeah.
spoke
Was
there
it?
quietly.
Was it not the Stooges? Why am I thinking Stooges?
The 3 wise men?
Yeah, the 3 wise men of the ancient artifacts. Sure.
Not.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The 3 brothers that made
Yes. I don't
the
remember.
Hallows.
Oh, yes.
The 3 wise men of the ancient artifacts.
Wow, even I
Good lord.
Deathly Hallows, yeah. Oh man, what are their names again? Shit.
Paravel brothers. Ignatius Paravel.
Oh.
Yeah. Peveril. It's Peveril.
Dev, you know what you
Ignotus
should know.
Peveril,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna make you do it.
Titanium, how dare you? Free!
Okay, well, here. just
the
in case.
Drunk playing Google Chrome. How can you play Google Chrome?
Dinosaur game.
DM it to me.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Or, I know that you already sent it to me, Jimbo Jambo, but just like bump your DMs back up to the top, and I'll take another look. Like up to the top of my DMs.
Yay!
Because here's the thing. Even if you like, you could probably find some instances of some people like scanning ballots twice sneakily, or some people like photocopying ballots or some shit. You can find instances of that, but you can't find enough to overturn the election. That's the important part. You can't find enough evidence that gives Trump a win. So, by the way, did you know that you can play this in co-op? Yes.
It's not really. It's not true co-op though. It's trickier to like. Unlike It Takes Two, it's very tricky to coordinate it. So. We tried.
Guys.
It Takes Two was fun though. Like I enjoyed that. Yes.
Guys.
Yes.
So, I know.
So
it's
what?
been snowing every Friday night.
No, listen. It's supposed to snow.
Like a lot.
Friday night.
Does it mean we're not going to the movie?
Depends on the weather.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh man, that sucks.
I want to go to the movie.
Yeah. Well, we're all excited about it.
But like,
Oh well.
it's supposed to snow Friday into Saturday.
You can always do another day.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Crapping. We might have to rethink the stream tomorrow too if it's really that bad.
Why would we?
Well, if
Today's
it gets
Wednesday.
worse,
It's
over.
Wednesday, not Friday.
Oh, sorry, Friday. Friday. All right, I gotta absorb it.
Free loot off your screen. What are you talking about? Oh, is Twitch doing like a dumb thing?
Give me your monies.
Yeah,
and
Twitch has
you'll get
gotten-
monies, and there's ads and monies and ads.
So many
I've been
ads.
trying this NVIDIA AI video stuff, and right now it's blending you guys into the style of the Bayonetta game.
Cool.
Nice.
You look sterile. That sense. Take a picture of that and send it. I want to see it. Yeah.
Screenshot it. I want to see it.
Yeah, sounds neato. Neato torpedo. Come on, come through, you big old thorn, you wild thornberry. Oh no! Oh no!
Well, like I said, Jimbo Jambo, send it back up to the top of my DMs, and I'll look at it after the stream. I actually went through a bunch of DMs last night.
Yep, that's Dev's monthly dosage of going through his DMs. What? It's
That's
true.
not true at all.
Yes, it is. You only go through like the top
Dude.
3.
Hold on. Can't wait to play Fez with ray tracing. Dude.
You know what we never got around to doing was
Fez.
also
Still wanna see.
Portal with ray tracing.
Yeah.
Which was supposed to be a free upgrade.
Complete the pyramid. Do it.
There's actually a reason why we didn't do Portal on the show, and I can't say it on the show.
Fast.
Is there?
Yes. I don't want to mute the mic so I can remind you to.
Sure.
I don't fucking remember the reason.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
No glasses challenge. Here, Dave. Glasses off.
Okay. Mute it.
Well, no. Glasses off.
Glasses off.
Press.
Ah.
Okay. My glasses off. Okay. I'm gonna mute the mic. You couldn't hear me, you liar.
Alright. Bad.
Hold on. Jimbo Jambo. No, that's not true. I don't have to dig it back up. You didn't either percent. No. You're misunderstanding. I'm not saying link it to me again. I'm not saying that. You've already sent it to me in the DMs. I'm saying I can't remember your Discord name, so just ping me so your Discord name goes back to the top of my DMs and I can look at it again.
Shit.
Focus on your energy, Dave.
Your mind is set. No, just DM me and say hi. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. And no, my mind is not set.
That's fine if you set on anything. Like,
Pretty much.
The fence shitter.
The fence shitter.
Right.
Oh, dude. You know what? Cold brew coffee is pretty good, actually.
you just love everything coffee. But it has to actually be coffee and not like a Starbucks just dessert drink.
It wasn't on Discord. I sent it to one of your monitors. Here. Well, dude, get a Discord!
Yeah.
Get a Discord, dude. Join us.
Join us. And yet another. All right. 2 more to go.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Hold on, Avalon, if you're there. Avalon, were you the guy that sent Jimbo Jambo's Maricopa County stuff? There is absolutely a Discord server. Discord.gg/SFO.
Do you even have a Dunkin' Donuts in Canada?
No.
Yes.
Did we?
Yes.
Well, it was a long time ago then.
Yeah, I think it was a long time ago, but we've had them, yeah. I remember seeing them.
Oh, I'm gonna die of being frozen.
It's not even that cold.
I'm frozen. It's cold.
I'm okay.
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts has given up on Canada in 2018.
Literally the title of the
really?
article.
In 2018.
When did they start
Canada.
here?
What is the Canadian version of it? I don't know, it's Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons. It's definitely Tim Hortons.
Dunkin'.
And I'm not sure I don't know which one's older. I think Tim Hortons was like late 60s.
Back in the 90s, there was a bunch of Dunkin' Donuts in Canada.
Ah,
Back in the 90s.
that's right. I remember coming to the city and going, but it was dude, that was like 30 years ago.
Yep.
I really do not remember much of this. Oh, done. Good. All right.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks. Well, the game's not that hard.
No, it's not.
So there you go.
I miss like
Dunkin' Donuts in the Clinton years.
crazy looking company logos.
Yeah. Now they're like corporate bullshit now. They're all like
they're boring.
They're all mindless and like.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
remember what they took from you.
And you know what? It's actually harder to remember them now that they're like this.
Yeah, because they look the same.
Yeah. Because before it was just like, oh yeah, that was that crazy logo. What does it look like again? Oh, it looks like this. Yeah, it was so cool.
Actually, okay, someone posted on Twitter. It was really funny. It's like, you want a definition of wokeness? Here's fucking wokeness. And they showed like a 90s McDonald's. It was all like colorful and playful and had like the burger stools.
Oh, do you just
and,
get
like,
the cat
and like all the happy shit?
I think so.
And then it had like a McDonald's now, and it's all like corporate and clean and like chromized and stuff.
I know.
Inside?
Yeah, inside.
Well, they made them all look like cafes.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're boring.
This is wokeness. They made everything look the same.
Now you gotta go close to the whoop de whoop.
Whoop de whoop.
Fish.
Anyway.
Cat tail.
Yeah, Jimbo Jambo. Sorry.
Jim Django.
That's a different guy. Jimbo Jambo. Listen, man. Sorry if you think that I didn't look at it, but like, I looked at everything. Wait, did Avalon leave? That fuck. Oh yeah, they took the hut off Pizza Hut.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, it was up a bit.
That's some
There
bullshit.
you go. You can go up there.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, Titanium's here. Here,
And just jump.
Jimbo Jambo. If you still have your links, give them to Titanium. He'll toss them to me
No,
right
he already
now.
said that he didn't want to unlink.
Oh, that
Link
fucker.
it again.
All right.
Okay.
Now, like, I recall seeing a bunch of stuff about Maricopa County, and even then, like, it wasn't enough to overturn. It was enough to, like, ask some serious questions, but it wasn't enough to give Trump the presidency. So it's like, well.
You know what's weird? Trump Jr. giving a non-brain dead take.
Remember when Hatsune Miku was advertised with Domino's? I remember.
Nope.
Okay, wait.
Nope.
What? We talked about this back during the anime review days. There was an anime. Like, there was.
Oh,
there was,
yeah.
Was it Pizza Hut? Or no?
Yeah. It was Marmite.
Yeah, so basically,
There's
Pizza Hut sponsored a shit ton of anime back in the 2010s. And so there's just like, there's so many anime that just have like, here's an episode where the characters get Pizza Hut pizza.
Yep.
It's like, oh.
Yeah, because, well, basically, well, pizza's really pizza is pretty popular in Japan, right? I mean, Domino's is still slightly. They still have
like weird mayo pizzas though and stuff.
Yeah, and squid ink pizza and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'd try it.
Remember when Trump was a spokesman for Pizza Hut?
Yep. Stuffed crust. Back in like '95. I didn't think I remember that commercial at all, and then I watched I actually watched the commercial on YouTube. Oh my god!
Stop!
What?
You have to stay here, underneath the waterfall, for 3 minutes.
Oh god! Shut up!
Hey, you get the joke?
No.
Are you fucking serious?
You play the game once, Dav.
Earthbound, Naomi. Behind Grapefruit Falls.
Not everyone remembers things with the
You gotta wait there for 3 minutes so the door opens up. Didn't you remember?
No.
God damn it, Naomi.
The reason they did it is because that's how much. Like, they did 3 minutes because that's how long it takes to make cup noodle. They're literally saying take a break, make some ramen, because otherwise you're literally just standing here.
Oh yeah, dude. With Crunchyroll like destroying anime, with various companies like being shitty about owning games now. Fucking pirate, dude. Like,
I don't know how to
pirate those old Nintendo games. Pirate those old like Sony games. Fucking pirate. Everyone's getting shitty and shittier and shit. Okay, so you heard about the whole Nintendo shutting down the Wii U and 3DS eShops, right?
Yeah.
The only way to officially play old Nintendo games now that you don't already own is to get a subscription service to the Nintendo Switch.
You can go through the door.
I know, but that's probably progress. I want to see what this is.
Okay. Yeah. You have to get a subscription service to Nintendo Switch Online to like play the old.
Yep.
The old like.
And it's not the cheapest.
And what that means is you don't actually own the games because you got to pay $50 a year or something to play old games, and it's like. As soon as you stop paying, you don't have the games anymore. It's like, well, you don't have the games anymore after stop paying?
Oh, okay.
Well, fuck you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Man, I wonder how long it's going to be until they're like, it's illegal for you to play your old SNES cartridges.
Well, how old are those games? Because you're just talking about buying them, right?
Well, I mean, Wii U and 3DS, that's
those are recent.
Within the last 10 years.
Yeah, those are pretty recent.
Never mind then.
What's that? Yeah. That's big.
Get. Ah.
What?
I'm cold.
It's not even that fucking
I'm
cold.
frozen. I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
Okay, pretty good.
Blum, blum, blum. All right.
Inferno fruit.
Yeah, Inferno. What? I can't still use the power? No. Dang.
Dolphin emulating is on Steam. I don't know, man. There's just a bunch of nonsense. There's a bunch of fucking nonsense out there right now when it comes to... It's like, oh, you want to play a Super Nintendo game? Well, guess what? You bought it on Super Nintendo when your cartridge is broken. But then you also bought it on Wii. Oh, but now that download services, so you better hope you still have it on your... Oh, you also bought it on Wii U. Oh, you can't get it there anymore either. Oh, you want to play it? Go pay us $50 a year on Switch to play it. You don't actually own it.
Isn't that the thing that we were worried about when video games started moving towards...
Online?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good to know that Nintendo's a money-grubbing motherfuck and did it first.
They never stopped.
They didn't really do it first. They kind of did it last. Like Xbox and Sony beat them by about 10 years.
Yeah, Xbox Live started.
Yeah.
That's where it started, really.
Yep.
Yep.
When you got boned.
Okay, you know what was actually happening? Nintendo was giving out discs with their old games on it for free as a pre-order for their new game.
Oh.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
If you pre-ordered Wind Waker, you get a disc with like Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, all on the disc.
There's so many demo discs that existed too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Man,
What's wrong?
it's so cold.
What the fuck's wrong? Let me feel you.
It's cold.
You're very warm, actually.
Cold.
Hold on. Seriously. Let me feel your hand.
No, it's cold.
Take it out. How you always gotta argue? Take it out.
And the cold will get in, and I'll lose any warmth I already had.
Your hands are extremely warm. Holy shit.
It's cold.
Here, can I feel your forehead? Maybe you have a fever.
No,
Come here.
Mm.
You're very warm.
it's cold.
Naomi's sick, guys.
I think
Naomi's
cold.
sick, guys.
Nope.
You want a blanket?
Not as sick as you.
Nope.
Dave, grab that blanket for her.
I don't want it.
She's just gonna refuse that.
That's fine. Wrap her in anyway. She'll take it. I lost some of my Pokemon Room Chef for the Pokebank. Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't the Pokebank shut down? Yeah, because so there was basically they basically okay, Dave. Do you remember the process of actually getting Pokemon from Gen 3 forward?
You had to go online to do a bunch of stuff.
Well, no. Okay, here's how it was. Here's how it was. Okay, Gen 3 were Game Boy Advance. You couldn't transfer Pokemon's Gen 1 and 2 forward. They cut it off. Gen 3 was Game Boy Advance, and they had like the Gen 3 Pokemon, and then like the Gen 1 remakes, and then they added the Sevi Islands. You got the Gen 2 Pokemon there from the Sevi Islands. So you had to take those games, plug them in to the bottom slot of your DS, and then play Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and then go to like there's like a Poke Park where you can then, if they're plugged in, those Pokemon on those cartridges will appear as random catchables that you can then catch in Gen 4. And then with your DS, there was like a way that you could like transfer from wirelessly from DS to 3DS for the next gen of games. And then they had like various methods of like trading between them to get basically up to the most recent 3DS game. And then what ended up happening is that at that point, like, how do we get these Pokemon from the 3DS to the Switch? So they put it in an online. Basically, they re-released Gen 1 and 2 with modifications that allowed you to trade forward into an application called, I think the Pokebank on Switch. And every game could on the 3DS and the Switch could connect to the Pokebank. And so now basically
shut it down.
you could take all your Pokemon from all the old games and transfer them forward to the latest games.
Thanks
but I think the Pokebank like shut down recently.
Seems that way. Okay, I already went this way.
Sneeze in your fucking
Sneeze in your elbow, you dumbass.
You didn't even cover your sneeze!
Okay.
I'm not gonna wonder I get sick so much!
I know.
Ow, ow.
It's a disgrace.
Your whole scenario, $5. Name is not warm. You're just cold from not exercising. What? I'm fine. I don't feel cold. Finn Geometry, thanks for the donation, man. Hey guys, I want to say I appreciate both the stream. That's what content. Thanks for what you guys do. Thanks, man.
Cheers,
Very appreciate. Oh wait, was it Pokemon Home that got shut down? Wasn't it a paid subscription in the bank? And if you decided to stop paying, it would wipe all your Pokemon. Fuck. Shut down. Will you put your foot back?
No.
Windy Knot.
Stop.
Cruelty Squad.
Stop. 3DS was the last good Nintendo console. Yeah. Anyway, there was some sort of controversy recently where some kind of online Pokemon service shut down, and a bunch of people got fucked. Like they were storing all their Pokemons from over the years on there, and they just like lost everything. That sound familiar, guys?
Don't. That's what you get for trusting an online service.
Hashtag Pokemon was always bad.
In fact, basically...
Yeah. That I can agree on.
Pokemon Bank shut down because there's no reason to use it over Pokemon Home. What's the difference between the two? Can you tell me what's going on? Oh, no, pretend pets are dead. What would I do?
Just like all the Nintendogs that are starving to death.
Oh yeah, the Nintendogs, the old Chows from Sonic Adventure. Oh dude, old Tamagotchis.
Oh god.
Old Animal Crossing villages that are just fucked. Like everyone who's currently playing like the new Animal Crossing on Switch are like, oh, it's so great, oh.
New.
And then you
3 years
old.
old.
But like you know what I mean, the newest.
Yeah.
But if you go back and
The
like play
last
the
one,
ones
probably.
from like 15 years ago, they're like, we're all dead.
Yeah.
It's a ghost town.
And not only that, if you go in there, everything's like covered in weeds and there's cockroaches everywhere, but also the villagers just shame the fuck out of you for not playing.
Yeah, they're like, where have you been this whole time? Why is the whole village destroyed? What's wrong?
I stopped caring.
To be fair,
no.
yeah, I mean, I still have a copy of Animal Crossing. If you open it up right now, Naomi, your village would be like fucked.
I didn't even really make a village.
You haven't played it in years.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. We stopped playing it too.
I should check it on my Nintendo.
Because having things go by real time is the worst. If Animal Crossing had done what Stardew Valley did, they would have been fine.
You think so?
Yeah, like play a day, it saves.
Also, like,
The end. Different things happen on certain days. The end.
Yeah, they want to have their own gimmick.
I guess the big issue is that everyone who really got into the new Animal Crossing game, it came out right during the start of lockdowns.
Yeah, so people were just playing the shit out of it.
Yeah, because they're just staying at home, but you weren't staying home now. You were like off to work.
Yes.
Nothing has caused this day.
Favorite Pokemon, who would he be? A Snorlax, Munchlax, Dark Magician Girl, Gigachu, Gramsci
Snorlax.
Gramsci.
Snorlax. You're...
Also, like, the new DLC was fun,
Yeah.
but, like, they didn't actually judge you. As long as you had their 3 items, you could just make anything look like anything. I actually tried it out one time, because I just put the 3 items and didn't do anything else, and then just to see what they said. And there was like, oh my god, I was just like, okay, alright. I wanted to actually be judged by these, and I wanted some characters to be harder than others. Fuck you, game.
Yep.
Like, the DLC was still fun.
Yeah.
I liked being able to decorate that much. But
Yeah, there
was
were
very
some fun
annoying.
parts, and then just like no more updates after this.
Yep.
That was like a year ago.
Yep.
So they're basically, fuck you. We're doing what we want. We do what we want.
Yep.
Pokemon. Okay.
Nintendo.
Home is for every Pokemon game. Pokemon Go, the 3DS games, and the Switch games. If you play Pokemon the way that fans do, you should have already moved your 3DS Pokemon to Sword and Shield already. But okay, so that's what Home is. What was the difference between Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home?
Pokemon Bank was probably for older things, and then they decided to update the new system to a new thing, and people who didn't move it just got fucked.
Just got fucked, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down.
Anyway, I'm upset with Animal Crossing, because I really wanted to like it, but I didn't.
Oh, Naomi,
I
you would
liked it
love the
for
new
a-
PC
for a
Gamer
while.
article where it went into the developer behind The Sims make a new competitor. But
Right, no, I heard about that. Okay, can you link me the article so I can keep track of the game, because I forget what it's called?
So, Pokemon Bank was just to store Pokemon. Pokemon Home is how you bring Pokemon forward.
Oh, there you go.
You can't move all of your Pokemon to Shield since Game
Yes.
Freak abandoned the national
That
dex.
too.
They started excluding Pokemon with Gen 8.
Yep.
Oh. Well, that's bullshit.
Pokemon is bad.
Oh! Jeez, Dave.
Pokemon is bad. That's just how it is.
All right, good to know. Hey, this is at least a new kind of challenge.
Yeah.
What
Former
the
Sims
shit?
lead says men would lie about how they played during focus groups. Actually, what you did is you redecorated that bathroom. What the fuck? Former Sims lead said that men would lie about how.
Tree long
Okay, that later, I guess. Thank you.
bared
But I
its
want it to link it
fangs
to
at
me.
Cereza.
I will.
Cereza could not shake the feeling that Avalon Forest itself
Nah,
conspired
Avalon
against
Forest.
Apple.
He's not here. It's not as funny.
Oh, you could transfer your Pokemon Go Pokemon into Switch games. Because of how
Avalon.
those games are supposed to be balanced. Pokemon Home is more like Pokemon Jail. Oh.
Avalon.
Pokemon chill. You like playing every game?
Avalon.
Avalon.
Get your forest under control, you fuck.
Wow, that's high. I thought we
Jimbo Jambo, people like they're attached to their old teams, right? Like if you've had like a few Pokemon that you've really enjoyed playing with since like 5 games ago, once you've like played through the main game of the current Pokemon and you transfer your team over, you're like, my old friends are back with me, you know? Kind of feels like that.
Like pets. They're pets.
They also started deleting moves that are from Pokemon that were transferred from old games. The rare Pokemon and move combinations that people used to be able to get. Yeah.
Game Freak is bad.
It honestly kind of sucks because like there were ways you could like breed Pokemon and then like go to like hidden move learners and stuff and like get a really unique Pokemon with cool stats and cool. Like, there were so many things you could do in the old games.
Oh,
and it seems like they're all
They
just
got
gone.
No. You have to unphase it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Using your phase power.
Yeah, you just
Go
press a button. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you go Vaw.
Probably do it from the other side.
Yeah.
Oh!
You got to do heavier lifts by their mechanism. Don't increase the number of reps. Increase lifts. Increase the actual amount that you're lifting.
No, yeah, but that's the thing. He's just doing stuff with his body. You gotta go, like, you have to incorporate other exercises. Do pull-ups.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't look like I should be giving
Hey.
advice on, working out, but it's true.
There was a track down on cheating in event clones. With the new games, they remove toxic from nearly every Pokemon.
Really?
No, there's
just broken.
Toxic was like the super poison that like doubled in every tick.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I had a muck. Or did
No, the enemy had a muck.
Hmm?
The enemy had a muck. You were fighting Koga.
Yeah, I know, but I had a muck eventually that had toxic.
Not in our games.
No.
The show.
No. But that I did play the original.
How the fuck do you remember? You don't remember anything.
I remember that. I didn't break the game. I just chatted it.
You just jumped down. I just landed there. Oh, yeah. It seems like not the way you're supposed to do that.
It's fine.
Hey man, it's an exploit. It's awesome.
Man,
An X-split?
I just
Exploit.
Pokemon just makes me sad over what it could have been.
Yeah.
Like I see all the potential and all the ways it could have been better, but no, they just had to be money grubbing about it.
I'm getting Catherine vibes right now.
A little bit.
Edge. Dun 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 dun.
I actually think it would have been neat. Like I don't know. I think it's because.
There's lines between them. See?
Yeah, I know.
No, Dave.
Dave, the ribbons are lines.
The ribbons are
lines. Shit. Never mind.
I know. Doesn't fucking know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh. There you go.
Like I think if Game Freak had just planned it out from the beginning instead of just being like, oh, this is popular, let's make this game and this game and this game, you know, it would have been fine. But they didn't, and so now like the Pokédex is a mess. Like,
Are you leaving Hyacinth? See ya.
You know what would have made the most sense?
What?
Is having new regions for new games.
Yeah.
But like having like the extra, like the idea of like an extra evolution that you can like you have to have something to do, like a mega evolution or whatever, is a cool idea. But you should actually have it for the specific Pokemon. So when you get to a new region, you discover new types of like mega evolution. You know, like I don't mind like in the newest Pokemon game, I don't mind the Crystal Evolution. For some of them, it's really cool. But that's because they were specifically designed with that evolution in mind. For the other ones, it looks like shit. So, yeah, it makes me sad, and that's why I don't like it.
Yeah. Part of the problem is that Game Freak as a studio hasn't expanded since the Game Boy Advance days. They have a Super Nintendo-sized development team trying to make modern AAA games. And it's a big part of why they have to cut so many corners.
No, listen, it's just that they need to stop making Pokemon. It's too much. It's done. There isn't even an overarching story to Pokemon. It's like, it's episodic.
That's ridiculous, Mather Kind. That's so stupid. Yeah, so like, they're changing a lot of the meta, and it's like, well, fuck. Man, Pokemon hasn't been good in a long time.
Nope.
It was never good.
It's so sad too because that if they had put a little bit more effort into that open world game, it would have been the best, and people would have loved Pokemon again. But no.
Would have been the very best. Like no one ever was.
No one ever was. Dang.
No, like old Pokemon was.
It's funny because like Nintendo's other franchises seem to be doing well. Like the Metroid games that come out are all pretty good. The Zelda games that come out are all pretty good. Even the Mario games that come out are all mostly good. Like I didn't like Odyssey, but I'm apparently in the minority on that one. So
Yeah, you were.
like, what the fuck's wrong with Pokemon? Jesus, figure it out, Nintendo.
Well, no, I know, but like, doesn't JoJo still have
JoJo?
No, yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Don't they still have not overarching lore, but like the different, like if something references back to like an old episode, it still makes sense in like this new place?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, yeah, it's a dynasty.
Yep.
The Joestar dynasty.
Run, Dave, run. Oh!
Ooh.
Progress
Get up.
lost. Da-na-na-na.
Oh my god, that was close.
No.
Na 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 na.
Well, Pokemon is Game Freak, but it's also like directly headed by Nintendo, right? Like Nintendo checks.
I
in
think it's owned by Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo, but Nintendo checks in as like, do this, you know? Like Game Freak doesn't have 100% control.
Oh, that's close, dude. Don't leave yet. What are you
Nope,
doing?
nope, it goes to the other platform.
Boo.
Those waterfalls going back up.
Kinda
Yes,
looks like it,
it
yeah.
looks
Oh,
like
because it's in Tiernanog, of course it's opposite.
You know what Tiernanog is?
Is it that little flap of skin that makes up your anus?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly, Titanium.
Nope. Dave's trying to rush it, and he
Okay.
wasted even more time.
Well, I don't know. Is new JoJo good, guys? Because I haven't watched it because I tried and I couldn't get into it. I'm just not built for JoJo.
How fucking
It takes
dare
a certain level of appreciation for stupidity, and also apparently knowing a lot of 70s and 80s bands.
Which I know none of.
Please, REO Speedwagon.
I don't know any of the bands.
Here's the thing, though.
I know the
Just wait.
songs.
Pokemon doesn't need an overarching story; it just needs competent gameplay. They are still stuck in a '90s JRPG mindset, and still design the games like they did in the '90s. It's why they still have stuff like random encounters and turn-based battles.
Yeah, no, I
stuff
don't-
that Final Fantasy abandoned 20 years ago.
I don't mind that. I'm not saying Pokemon needs an overarching story. I'm saying that they need overarching lore that makes sense.
What I'm saying
And
is
also,
that Final
not many
Fantasy is
bugs.
actually worse off for abandoning its roots, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I actually like what they did
I like turn-based.
with the Pokemon, what is the new Pokemon game called? The open world one.
Oh, fuck. I even forget.
Scarlet.
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, I like the idea of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like, it's, like, other than, like, the story parts, the gameplay itself, I'm enjoying. I like that you can see the enemies and you can, like, you know, like, there is random encounters if they see you. And, like, it's good. I like it. It's what I wanted from Pokemon. But so much about the game is bad and boring because it's specifically directed for children. And so they think that they can do things with little effort.
Let's see. Yeah, I kind of feel bad about... Man, I used to be a good Pokemon fan. Like, I really liked it. And, like, I don't know. I still play the games because of the show, but, like, I don't think I would have bought
How about we just none?
the most recent game. And I don't think I would have bought, like, the past game.
Hey, listen, you know what we need to stop doing?
What?
Buying Final Fantasy games and buying Pokemon games.
Apparently, 16's actually
I already
really
know
good.
you're buying the next Final Fantasy 16 game because you're sucked into
You know what? You know what?
It's gonna be bad.
The last...
Better us than them.
Just wait. The last 3 Pokemon games I've purchased have been fucking garbage.
We're not doing
so
it
I
anymore.
am taking a break. Now,
No break, we're done.
Which
No
kind of
more.
sucks because like
until they get better, until they
Arceus
get
actually looks okay.
here's the thing. That it hasn't been that way with the last 3 Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy VII Remake was okay. Final Fantasy
we got to the
15,
end.
yeah.
Yeah,
Final
the
Fantasy
ending was
15
awful.
was pretty good till we got to the end.
Okay, till we
But,
got to the end.
But still, better than Pokemon, which is garbage right out the gate.
Yeah, but if a game is just gonna give out at the end, you gotta be like a woman in labor and give one more push to get that placenta out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how it is?
Isn't there a baby before that too?
Yes.
16 will
Oh,
be good
good.
because Yoshi P is the last bastion in the square. Yeah, maybe.
Well, that and
YouTube Autoplay brought me here. Hi,
Hello.
you
Hello.
fucker.
wait, isn't there
Christ,
Animu
guys.
John? That's
Hey, Animu John.
are you a John for the Animu Whoredom?
All right.
I don't know. We were talking about Animu.
Oh man, dude.
After Forspoken, the Squeenix president has been revealed.
Yeah, actually. Okay. Larry Bundy posted pictures of copies of Forspoken in a landfill.
Yep.
They're just throwing them out because no one's gonna buy that shit. Oh, I sent you the DLC, Dave. We're gonna play it.
No.
The Forspoken DLC's coming out.
Oh.
In Tanto we
Actually,
trust.
you can't buy the DLC if you hated the game so much, Dev. You can't do it.
Why are you giving more money to that?
I want to
shit?
troll.
No.
I wanna troll
How is
my
that a
own-
troll?
I want to troll
I'm gonna
my
troll
own
you by
audience.
paying for this garbage.
Yes, I'm gonna pull it out of your cut though.
I'll cut you. Why would anyone want to play that shit?
Play it. Okay, here. Chat.
No. You're vetoed.
Set the poll.
I swear
Should
to
we
God-
play?
No, I swear to God, if you set up this poll, I will never stream ever again.
I'm gonna set a poll.
Nope. Don't do it.
No,
Fair
you weren't
poll.
even there for most.
doesn't matter.
You were there for the first second.
I don't want Dev to give the people money.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
what I'm against.
Okay,
This is not how you properly engage in capitalism.
I'll make them donate the money to me.
No.
Okay. Forspoken DLC? Yes, no. We're asking YouTube, we're gonna ask Twitch as well.
Okay, I'm never streaming ever again.
Trash.
Enjoy playing Hogwarts by yourself.
Play Forspoken DLC? Oh, yes is winning on YouTube by a lot, actually. And who's winning? Oh, no is winning on. No is winning on Twitch. If it's yes, does Nooms get to peg you on stream?
With a mohawk, even.
No, guys, don't. If you want capitalism to succeed, you have to do it right. you have to not be played by idiots like Dev. Don't you dare vote.
Okay, 20 votes. What this means is 14 people voted yes and 6 people voted no.
Oh, God.
Versus in this one, where 8 people voted yes and 7 people voted no. So, yes wins.
Wow, you guys really are masochists. And sadists at the same time.
Nope. Dev, never streaming ever again after this.
You're not even going to be part of the stream. Dave's going to be fucking playing it.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Don't give the Forspoken people more money. They don't
Fuck
deserve
you,
it.
Giga Chad, Giga Chad, Giga Chad.
The game was so shitty, the studio folded.
Look at all the Giga Chads.
Oh my god.
Okay, if you voted yes, post your Giga Chad right now.
You motherfucks. Love you, Crash Panda. You are my new favorite.
Yep.
Rest of you
Giga
go
Chad,
get
Giga
fucked in
Chad,
the ass
Giga
by
Chad,
a cactus.
Anyone who
Giga
voted
Chad.
no,
motherfuckers.
you're my favorites now. You're now the chosen ones.
Oh, this one's actually like 50-50. Like 8-8. I'll just vote yes.
You fuck! I wanna
can't.
fuck you in the
It's
ass
not
with
your
a
choice.
cactus.
Here we go, voted. Giga
With a
Chad.
cactus.
Wow, Dev. Wow, I guess you're just like just Trump all over again, aren't you?
What? Trump's allowed to vote once. I only voted once. Okay. Giga Chad. It's fine. I'll just skip the stream, lol. Dev doesn't want friends, Giga Chad.
Nope, he doesn't. That's established.
I don't know what's in the bill yet, animation. I gotta think about it.
You gotta read it. Think about it.
I also have to think about it. I'm just gonna read like dumbly, just let the words fucking enter my brain.
I mean, that sounds like your normal videos and scripts, so... The person that can't vote for himself, that's illegal, Dave, not knowing how voting works.
Everyone that voted yes doesn't show up to the stream, Giga Chad.
Yeah, I already know.
They probably won't.
Yeah, all the people who do show up to that stream would be people who are just like, oh, I'm so bored. I'm just gonna suffer. I'd rather do this than be bored. And that's those people who show up to that stream.
You guys really want to see me lose more years off my life, don't you? Fucking
Guys, there's not that
shoes.
many more.
I know.
Dave has months to live.
Yeah, now I have seconds to live. Ah! God, why are they making DLC for that piece of shit? It's the ET of the 2000s.
It's because they already have
Well,
the
2000
DLC
plus.
made.
Okay, speaking of ET, we're talking about E3 now. E3 must be dead this year. Oh, it's a Jabberwock. Ooh, cool.
Yes. Oh,
Okay,
it's the
so
Jabberwock!
Nintendo?
Where the Jabberwock?
Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft aren't going.
Yes.
Sega's not going. Ubisoft's not going.
Oh, thanks for the...
$50.
Wow.
Fuck
Stop
you!
crying.
You know what?
Thanks for the $50.
That's paid for the DLC and
See, look at
probably the alcohol I'm going to require to get through
Thanks,
it.
thanks Noah for the 50. I'll make sure Dave gets none of it.
No. It's all going to...
Where are the Jabberwock? What's
Dave,
that
why are you always
poem?
crying about doing your fucking job?
Go look up the poem from Alex.
Because
O'Brien.
you deliberately make my life fucking miserable.
Okay, go back to being a Ouija then. You don't have to play any bad game ever again, and you can go be a Ouija.
I'd rather look at more fucking shooting footage than do that shit again.
Look up the poem about the Jabberwock.
Home.
'Twas Brillig and the slimy toes.
Yeah. Beware the Jabberwock.
Here it is. 'Twas Brillig and the slimy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave.
Oh, holy
All
shit, that was
mimsy
a
were the
one-hit
boral
kill!
groves and the mome wraths outgrabe.
Oh, that was supposed to happen.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch.
The monstrous
Beware the
wings
Jub
were
Jub bird
hard
and
as
shan.
steel.
The
Cheshire's
fruitiest
claws seemed like tools by
Bandersnatch.
comparison.
Oh my god. Even Cheshire's getting fucked by the Jabberwock.
Found
Yeah.
a new
The Jabberwock
target.
with eyes of flame came
Cereza
whiffling
knew
through the
she
treasure
must
wood
fight.
and murdered us.
Dance, Dave.
Fight with
Dance. Dance.
Nanya, I can't even see your comment, but I'm gonna beat you up.
I'm gonna bet
Fuck you!
Oh!
I'll stop if he supports Canada to becoming the 51st state. Fuck you!
If we move to Alberta, they'll probably join the union.
Actually, you know, I looked it up while I was on a break today at work, and apparently the best province for being self-employed in is Halifax.
It's not a province.
Like
You mean Nova Scotia?
Hunting mice.
Sure.
The
Halifax is a city.
Are
you fucking kidding me?
Oh no, it was city.
It's the capital of Nova Scotia.
I forgot. I just said place and not
But with
province.
Cereza's magic and thoughts from
You want to
fear,
move out there?
his body remained
I mean,
tiny.
apparently their housing is like only at like 260.
Their housing is going
100,000.
through. Their housing is going through the bubble that Vancouver went through 10 years ago because everyone's moving.
Everyone's moving there from Toronto.
Godly body did not take the edge
Nova
of
Scotia
his
and New
harsh words.
Brunswick. Tons of
Leaning
Ontarians
into
are
her
moving right
fear,
there right now and just like
Cereza
inflating
stopped
fucking
Kesha
everything.
and
And then the nightmare French from New Brunswick are just
I
gonna
also
kill
missed
them
what
all.
just happened here. What just happened?
And they got their shit
They
pushed
had
in.
escaped with their
And they
lives.
had to leave, yeah.
But Cheshire was
I'm not
furious
moving
at
the
Cereza
Yukon
for
now,
her
but
cowardly
it's so
retreat.
bumblefuck.
No.
Imagine trying to run anything
See,
internet
he's
based
mad
there.
because we ran away.
Cereza stood silently, fists clenched. More than
got them
anything, she was
crazy
angry at
eyes.
herself for once again succumbing to her fear.
Cheshire's attacks didn't make so much as a dent in that monster's armor. Oh, what am I going to
Now,
do?
companies are attending E3 this year.
I'll look back at the cutscene.
For once, Cheshire had no mocking retort. He remembered the battle. This was the first time he had tasted defeat, and he did not like it one bit. Just stay out of my way, was all the demon could muster.
I always forget that demons don't actually know how to be friendly.
Lost
Yeah.
in despair of her own,
He's kind of a dick.
Cereza barely heard his words.
Well, are they still having conferences like at the same time as E3, just not attending?
Probably.
No. Ubi.
Or wait, no, they moved it more to
Ubisoft's
July now.
The Ubisoft conference is like 2 or 3 weeks later.
Then.
Yeah.
Cheshire growled
Yeah,
for
they're
Cereza
gonna-
to go.
Like Summer Games Fest,
But
that's
Cereza
usually
could
it's
not
more like
muster
July.
the strength to say
Or August,
anything
or
back.
August, yeah. Well, it kind of stretches through.
You're like, oh. Can you walk backwards? Oh, you can run.
Yeah, I can run now.
Do anything back there or no?
I don't think so. I don't know,
Okay,
the
Deb,
camera's
go
so
look it up.
friggin' tight, I can't tell.
Hold on, let's see. Nope.
Oh,
It's just
okay,
okay.
we're caught.
Okay.
Naughty girls.
No more Jabberwocky poem.
Like that one thing that runs every year that has way too much too many minutes of interviews.
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Square Enix,
Cheshire
Ben and
shouted
Namco,
his
Capcom
bravado
are
to
expected.
Cereza
Yeah,
in
Ubisoft's already
fear.
pulled out.
It did little.
To be fair,
quell
Ubisoft
her
sucks.
worry.
Yeah.
But like they're just not they're not actually attending the physical conference.
E3 will feature little to no presence from Xbox, Sony, or Nintendo. Yep, that's true.
Yeah. Been established for years though.
Come on. E3, Sega and Tencent have now pulled out E3. Yeah, rumors swirl around E3's future as Sega and even more publishers pull back out. Yeah, Ubisoft not attending. It seems like everyone's just leaving E3 now.
They just don't care anymore because they know they can do their own conferences and it's not going to matter.
Well, here's the thing: when they do their own conferences, all the sound is good.
Usually, yeah.
Can't bounce
EA hasn't been
shit.
there in a few years.
Well, we all hate EA, so they're not allowed.
It kind of sucks because, like, the first year we started doing E3 on this show was the first year E3 started being bad.
Yep.
It's like, Naomi, I sat down with you and I was like, you know what E3 is? You're like, no. And then I showed you and you're like, oh. And then they all sucked.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, E3 was like a magical event for so many years.
Yep.
Throughout the 2000s, throughout like up until 2015, incredible shows every year. And then it was like, let's stream the E3s finally. 2016, let's start doing it. And they just suck.
Yep.
Like, god damn it.
I blame myself for being
It's all your
part
fault,
of it.
you did it.
yeah.
Yes, it's your fault. All of it.
Oh shit! You took out the bath plug, Dave.
Dev cursed E3.
That's a hell of a bad plot.
It will return to the way E3 used to be before the press shows. You think so? It's gonna be the ColecoVision's year. The ColecoVision's coming back!
I'm back, baby!
So if we're not gonna do E3 since there's gonna be literally nothing going on, what do you want to do that week?
Hold on, Devolver Direct is still happening.
No, there'll still be some.
Good old Devolver Digital's going down. Because of the go to GD, of course. Where's the pill that would convert you to dad as in dev rather than side effects that would fill the reason by the reason already has it? Why'd you take one? This is such a pill. Fuck you.
You know, listen. Devolver Digital, which has historically never officially attended E3, but has multiple years running setups shot in an adjacent parking lot.
Yeah.
That's a direct quote from Devolver Digital.
E3 probably So E3 is like
yeah.
a company that rents out the space and then like rents the spaces that they've rented out to the company to the other companies. So they're probably just like cutting out the middleman.
Yeah. Well, they were.
And I wanted to actually go to a real E3 before I fucking died.
Yeah. Well, too late.
Actually get tickets and go down there.
Too late.
Actually, there's a
We didn't
webcomic.
have money to do it before.
There's a webcomic that I still like read, and there's these two girls who are like, oh my god, the tickets to E3 this year were like $1. I wonder why. And they get there, and there's like nothing there except for a fucking, except for like a piston ball pit. There's like a DashCon reference. Go to a Game Awards show then instead, maybe.
Yeah. Although,
Oh my god,
I don't know,
dude.
Other than Rabbi Bill Clinton,
Cereza's
it was kind of meh.
getting shit on by
herself.
Oh!
Her, it's Dark Bayonetta, yay!
Hold of yourself. Move! Growled the demon.
Become the next Bill Clinton.
I wouldn't mind meeting fans at conventions, but I don't think I have any fans.
Yeah, that's
They're
why
all haters.
That's why you have money and are able to not have to work a part-time job.
Also, I met fans at Enemy North. How is that not?
They don't. Yeah, but like Asher's isn't around anymore, and Chloe's really barely around. They don't count anymore.
Yeah,
They're busy.
I'm obviously joking.
Like I said,
Oh,
E3.
yeah, Level Infinite's not going to be there.
Day 9 gonna be there.
Oh yeah, the PC. It's only okay. Watch like the only E3 this year is just the PC gaming show. It's just like Day 9 sitting in a folding chair in an empty room. It's like, hey guys.
That would
You want me to like pretend and act some more?
When we talk about math and probability
Oh god.
factors.
Okay. Do you recall 2 years ago there was that stupid fucking storyline, and it was just cringe as fuck.
And then they just pretended, they just retconned it.
Yeah, and then last
it
year
didn't
it's like-
matter.
last year they're like, yeah, that sucked, didn't it? We're just not gonna do that.
That's right.
Ten-
We top the evil
$10
Are you
off.
leaving H250?
Like,
See you later, buddy.
a lot
Yeah.
of people were just like, this is a terrible idea. And the person whose idea it was just like, no, it'll be good, everyone will love it. And then everyone was vindicated.
Listen, anyone who watched like that guy with the glasses back during its like past the prime and it was starting to go downhill, when all the reviewers started
To boldly
making
flee.
they started making skits and terrible movies. Like everyone knows, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, you have to be good at writing to get that stuff out of.
Yeah, the
EA
only,
be it
the only
E3.
good YouTuber like series was what's that guy with Link? Nope, not Linkara. that
What?
No, that fucking stupid short YouTube series with that guy is Link.
Oh, you're Legend of Neil?
Legend of Neil,
That
yes.
was the only good one.
That was pretty good, yeah. That was good. E3 2023 conference schedule. Usually you start seeing stuff right now.
Yeah, because I looked this up and I already booked it off, so...
Okay.
You're scared.
E3, okay, Summer Games Fest is happening on June 8th.
Cry in the corner, you
It happens
Your
every year,
birthday.
though.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck me.
okay.
Oh,
Hold on.
oh.
I want to be stronger.
Oh!
So do they. Who will win?
Summer Game Fest. Keep scrolling, Dad.
Hold on. All right. Xbox and Bethesda, June 11th, but we don't know.
Nope.
It'll probably be, honestly, just Bethesda, because Microsoft already said they're not going.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Starfield is Bethesda's next big game. Ubisoft, June 12th.
No more Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft.
So
Come
there will be an Ubisoft Forward event on June 12th, but they're not going to have an actual booth at the show floor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. The Future Games Show, which
was that
always
that's the talkie one, right?
That's usually the talkie one, and it always kind of sucks. Oh yeah, the Wholesome Games.
Oh, that one's good.
Yeah,
I like Wholesome
that's usually
games.
like a bunch of indie games.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Okay. Sony has not done anything with E3 for a number of years now. Instead of doing State of Play, same with Nintendo. The EA Play Live. That's right. They didn't even do one last year.
Just gonna stuff.
Nintendo has confirmed they will be skipping.
What can you possibly do? Everyone knows you're a failure.
Okay, so.
Yeah, not a lot. Like a day, maybe 2.
Mummy believed in
God, I remember
me.
that first year where like I did actually have to book almost 2 weeks off of work because everything was just going
All
everywhere.
spread out, yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun though.
It was.
You had all the time off. We had to we got to sit around and watch like trailers and stuff.
Yep.
And then, but eventually, last year you said, should we even do this anymore?
Yeah.
Well, because like.
It just gets exhausting after a while.
I don't care about the exhausting. I don't care about that. For me, it's like we're sitting there watching like. Remember the fucking Black Creators Showcase?
Yep.
Where it was just them talking about like their experiences in the fucking ghetto and nonsense like that.
I'm not talking about physically exhausting necessarily.
And I'm just like, man, like why? Give us the fucking games, guys. Like there was so much just nonsense. E3 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you know, you trim the fat. There's some good stuff in there. See all these great trailers. Fuck, it was good. Dude, I remember sitting around on 4chan like 2007 or whatever, or 2006, watching like early streams. It's like, oh my god, things have been really announced, and like you watch it, and it's like 45 minutes. It's like game. Done. It's like, holy shit, that's great. Now it's like 15 fucking hours of bullshit.
Yeah, it's infected with normie politics.
Well,
I wouldn't even say normie politics. It's like left. The normies aren't leftists, man.
What was that? What happened last year?
It's infected with bullshit, anyways.
Where it was just like a Skype panel where they started lecturing people about not being woke or something.
That wasn't last year. That was like 2 or 3 years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
But I recall what you were talking about. Yeah, there was one conference where it was literally just Skype panels.
Yeah.
It was just
it was a
Skype panels.
representation in gaming, and there was one person I think that was actually trying to talk a little bit about game design.
Yeah.
And everything else was about office politics, and it was so
Mr. 3H, this is a it's a puzzle platformer, nothing like the other Bayonetta.
Yeah, it's not like
it's good, but it's not like the other Bayonetta.
This is indie Bayonetta made by AAA game company.
Yeah.
No, it
feels like an indie game. It feels like an indie game.
But it feels like an indie game.
Yeah. It feels like your usual puzzle platforming, you know?
Which I like, so.
It's still better than the other Bayonettas. Yeah, Nia Sarkeesian was there. I was like, yeah, because we got banned. We got banned.
Because you kept trolling.
I was trolling live on the fucking stream. What a fun time.
Idiot.
The diversity/pause stuff is for government subsidies. Governments give massive grants to companies that promote progressivism. Yeah, it's like the ESG score stuff, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. 3H, it's a good game. It's actually a really good game. But it is not like the other Bayonetta games at all.
It's much easier.
Yeah. I like the graphics.
Yeah,
I
there's
like
very watercolor storybook.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dave likes it. It reminds me of being a kid again. Fucking man-child.
Listen. Yes.
Look at yourself in a mirror one time.
You're both man-children. You're both man-children. Okay, so. Did I tell you what happened 2 weeks ago with receiving?
You want to save it for the next part? Because it's time for us to take a short break.
No, I'm going to forget. It's fine. I will never tell my story. Goodbye.
Wait. You will definitely tell the story, and here's why. I'm going to go to TXT, and I'm going to go to... There you go. I wrote it down.
Thanks.
Okay, we're taking a break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. BRB.
See ya.
It's going to be 10.
Is it?